This is day 19 of our 0 to 10K challenge. I had a BNI meeting at 7 a.m. Didn't really sleep much last night. Is what it is. A little too excited. Every day is an opportunity to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Had a one-on-one meeting with a investment advisor. We spoke about how we could help each other and how they could help us. Right now I'm on my way to visit
Use the right lane to take exit 190 onto Main Avenue toward Dixon City.
Estimate to do some grinding and coatings at their plant. I think it's the SEO is definitely helping, because around this time it's dead, like completely dead, and now we're picking up. Now it seems like we're getting into a pace.
Take the exit, then take the first right onto North Main Avenue.
It's like 1 degree or 2 degrees, negative 15 wind chill.
At the light, turn right onto North Main Avenue.
But I'm only emphasizing this because what I'm realizing is SEO matters. I still won't feel the call for SEO. Like, I'm still not gonna take their calls like, oh, we're an SEO people. Yeah, like, I'm good there. Like, I don't know if I'd ever pay for it, but if I'm doing it myself, I'm A-okay with that. And dude, I've been able to, I did the keywords and all that fun stuff per page, and now we're getting back to a fall-like volume, which is great. So we're able to keep some business. And what I'm seeing is the reason why we're losing is not because we're not better, because I believe we're better in the instance that we offer our best price first, and we go from there. Instead of saying, hey, you're gonna be $40 a square foot, and then we're gonna walk you down to $8. Like, that's a little silly for us. And for one, I don't really like the way that comes off. I get it, like in some instances it's good, right? But like, know your audience. And
in 3/4 of a mile, keep left onto Pond Avenue.
The people in Northeast PA, they're very straight shooters. They save money. They're willing to pay money for good services. And if you're going to charge whatever you're going to charge it. You just don't walk down from, let's say you're going to charge 10 grand and then walk yourself down 50%. That looks terrible. People feel like you're going to scam them, like you're going to make this much money on me. So instead of doing that, just stand on your pricing.
In half a mile, keep left onto Pond Avenue.
If you want to charge 10 grand, you're just going to charge your 10 grand and you're going to give people 5 to 10% off. Max. Do not do this. Oh, I gave you a discount here, and don't do that. Like, that's a really slimy way of doing it. Just be your price. Give them the most value, and they'll be happy with that. And if they don't want it, that's not your ideal customer. You could charge whatever you want to charge. Whatever you want to charge. But don't do it that way. And when people want a discount, you say, sure. Not an issue. Let's say they want to cut you 20%. Or
keep left onto Pond Avenue. Then take the first left onto Depot Street.
That's tough. But what you can do, instead of just saying, hey, we're going to do that. Hey, look, I'll do that if you do something for me. Does that sound fair? They're going to be like, oh, yeah, sure. And how you're going to skin it is, hey, look, I'll be more than happy to have you in.
Turn left onto Depot Street. Then turn right onto Amelia.
If you give me 2 referrals and a review. Does that sound fair? So you get your price and I get my service. I'm a service-based business, so what I did is I pitched it in a way where I'm like,
turn right onto Amelia Avenue.
I made sure I pitched it in a way where it's after I'm going to charge you net rate, which is if I charge $10 a foot, I'm going to charge you $10 a foot. After services are good, just before we are about to take final payment,
In half a mile, turn right onto Sanderson Avenue.
refer 2 people to me and give me a review. If you do those things, I will bring you down your $1.50, your 50 cents that you want. No issues. Does that sound fair? That sounds very fair. But what it does is it makes sure that they're honoring their end of the bargain, and they're not just gonna, cool, yeah, I know someone, get to the end of the deal, and then try to scumbag you, try to create a situation where they got what they wanted and you didn't get anything. Where you
At the next stop sign,
got
turn right.
calls, and they walked away with a phenomenal product. So, in order to hedge against that, you either stand on your price, or you give the price, you give them that discount upon final payment. They agree to it up front, you're happy, they're happy. I did that to 2 or 3 people. They're more than happy to accept it. And I told them, hey, I will 100%.
At the stop sign, turn right onto Sanderson Avenue. Then take the first left onto Deacon Street.
But we're agreeing to the original price, not to the discounted price on the contract. And if it makes sense for you, this is how we're going to do it. And at first, it's a little uncomfortable. But what's more uncomfortable is giving giving a price to someone.
Turn left onto Deacon Street. Then take the first left onto Boulevard Avenue.
They give you zilch, they give you nada. And now, you don't even want to call the person. You can't even force them to, you can't even get them to take your call.
At the stop sign, turn left onto Boulevard
Let
Avenue.
alone give you a review. So, this is how I'm pitching it to make sure that I'm winning the most clients. But I pitch it in a way where I'm extremely transparent. I stand on the price that I give people. And, you know, if you have...
In half a mile, turn left.
I may give you more off, but you're going to give me something in return. A referral. I don't need them to sign up. I just need them. I need to be able to speak to them and give them an estimate. I'll do the rest. You can pay people for it, $100 for every person. But some people like that, some people don't. However you got to pitch it, you pitch it. But this is what I'm doing up here, and it's actually working.
At the next stop sign, turn left.
You can farm for reviews, doing the same thing, but I just seen an influx where they're more than happy to do it because you're giving them what they want, and they feel like they got a bargain. Hey, look, they won the negotiation, because most times it's not even about money. Some people it is. To some,
At the stop sign, turn left.
at $4,000, do or die is their absolute bare minimum. But if you could, for instance, if you could,
In a quarter mile, turn left onto East Parker Street.
maybe I'll phrase this correctly. Most people want to win the negotiation. They just want to feel like they won. So what you do is you start your negotiations a little higher, assuming that this person's going to want to bid you down, no issues, and you bid them down to where you want. So if you're usually at $8.50, you're going to be at $10, and you're going to give them $1 off. They're going to try to haggle you, say, look, does this sound fair?
Turn left onto East Parker Street. Then the destination is on your left.
If they want more, again, you have to give them more. You 100% should be giving them more. This way, they feel like they got something. If they don't get more value, you're going to lose the sale regardless. So this is kind of what I'm doing to be able
The destination is on your left.
to win more contracts up here. I've won more than my fair share. I'm just choosing to go after bigger fish in the pond because we understand that in the summer months it's going to be busy. You should be busy in the summer. If you're not busy, you're doing something wrong, like extremely wrong. If you cannot retain clients or get any new clients in the summer, I gotta tell you something. Your quality is crap. Nobody knows you. But even if nobody knows you, a little bit of SEO, and you should get like 5 to 10 calls, maybe every 2 weeks. And you should be able to close these people because they should know, whatever you're prepping to them should be congruent with what you're selling, right? For instance, like your marketing, it gets people in the door, right? But if people call you and they're confused as to what you're selling, it means you have bad marketing. Marketing is informing the customer of who you are and what you sell. If they call you, pick up the phone, and you're selling plumbing, and they call for, I don't know, they call and they want to buy electrical, your advertising and your marketing is terrible. And you must fix it to make sure that it's congruent with who you're trying to attract. With that being said, this is really just the beginning of the day. I'm going to go back and handle the rest of my ads. It's going to be fun. We're going to be doing, I'm going to be working on, as I put more systems into the construction business, that will assist me to give me more time to work on my other ventures, right? I don't have enough systems in place to make me as productive as possible, but we're getting to a point where I will be there. With the SEO being as close to done as possible, now all the referrals, all the people that come in are accredited to me, which means now I get that same time, that same 6-hour block of time that I had to spend working. I start getting a piece of that back every single week, every single day, and I get to spend some of that time creating, working towards freedom. And that's kind of just what it's going to be. I invest 5, I'll get back 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, a week, a day, potentially. But it's just these systems that you will have to 100% build in order to start to free yourself up to be able to do more. And yeah, maybe you're not gonna move to another business, but you'll free yourself out of a few tasks that are consuming 2-3 hours a week. And now that 3 hours, you're not going to spend that 3 hours creating a system around that to get back 4, to get back 5, to get back 6, and you start buying yourself or hedging yourself out of a business. But this is day 19 of 0 to 10K, and follow me on the journey as I continue to work on my day-to-day and my 5 to 9. With that being said, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.